Hello my dear friends, in this video we will going to learn one of the concept that irreversibility present during a cooling of iron block. So what is that? There is an iron block. So what is that? This is your iron block. So if you take, this is our iron block, right? So this is your iron block. Iron, and it have initial temperature, let's suppose 200 degrees centigrade, right? And the surrounding temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. This is given. So initially it is 200 degrees centigrade and allows to cool, and this is there is a cooling of iron block. This is cooling. So there is a heat will transfer, allowed to cool to 27 degrees centigrade. That means it is finally come to a dead state, 27 degrees centigrade. By transferring heat to the surrounding air at 27 degrees centigrade. So it is cool and it is at finally 27 degrees centigrade, right? So during this process we find that number first, we find out number first, what is number first is that what is number first, what is reversible work? W reversible work is what? And number second, irreversibility for this process. So we also find the irreversibility. So the situation is clear. So there is an iron block which has initial temperature 200 degrees centigrade. It is kept in an environment which has a temperature 27 degrees centigrade. So automatically heat will transfer to the iron block, to the surrounding, and it will finally come to its surrounding equilibrium temperature 27 degrees centigrade. So during this situation, what is the reversible work and what is the irreversibility present in this process? So first of all, what is that? A hot iron block is allowed to cool in air, right? So reversible work and irreversibility associated with this process are to be determined. Now what is the assumption number first? We take assumption number first is neglect change in kinetic energy during the process. Kinetic energy and change in potential energy is negligible. Change is, that means that this change is negligible, that means zero. What is the initial kinetic energy? Same kinetic energy, final, initial and final of this system, right? And what is the observation number second? You observe that the process involves no work interaction. So during this process there is only heat transfer. So the process involve no heat transfer, no work transfer, right? So what is that? So this is our first observation. So we take iron as a system. Right? First of all, take iron as a system. So this is our system now, and this system is a closed system. Why? Because there is no any mass transfer in and mass transfer out. So this is a closed system, and heat lost from the system. Now there is a one question. This is a very interesting question. Is that there is one question in your mind? Is what is that? See, we are asking reversible work transfer, right? We are asking reversible work transfer. So you are searching that the process doesn't involve any work transfer. So first question come into mind that this is only heat transfer. So how can you find a work transfer? So what I can say you that the process that does not involve any work interaction, right? But still no attempt is made to work during this process. So there is no any there is no any attempt of the work transfer, but still potential to do work exists. But still the iron block have a potential to do work, and the reversible work is a quantitative measurement of this potential. So though there is no any work interaction, but though there is no any work interaction, so yes, there is no any work interaction. This is all right, no any work interaction, but the potential to do work, but the potential to do work still exists. Right, still exist. And when the work potential to do will still exist, and that potential to do work is measured by reversible work. So reversible work is what? Is a quantitative measure of this potential. Measure of this potential, right? Now, so the reversible work in this case is determined. So this reversible work we can determine in during this process by series of imaginary reversible heat engine. So if you take like that, so if this is our iron of temperature 200 degrees centigrade, and it is finally 27 degrees centigrade. So for that we operate, so for that this is your Q in, and we operate a cycle, a heat engine which is reversible, operating in a cycle and produce a reversible work, W reversible work, and it lost heat, Q loss, to the ambient at temperature 27 degrees. We can model this situation is as this, we can model like that, no problem. So how to proceed? See, if we take this is the heat engine which is a reversible heat engine. So if we take this q in amount, if you take this reversible heat engine operating in a series of a Carnot cycle. So if you take, this is our Carnot cycle, this is our Carnot cycle. So if this Carnot cycle we split into very infinite small cycle, very infinite small cycle, right? Very infinite small cycle in which there is a delta q in dq in at a temperature, right? And during that there is a net work produced. So this is your cycle, so this is cycle, this is your one cycle, this is your one cycle, this is your another cycle, this is your another cycle, this is your another cycle, again this is your another cycle, again this is your another cycle. So there is an infinite series of a cycle, we can assume like that, and that infinite cycle, the heat is in q delta q in, and that is cycle, that is cycle number 1, cycle number 2, cycle number 3, cycle number 4. So where a small cycle will interact a heat delta q in, and this cycle will produce a work delta w reversible. Why? Because this is a Carnot cycle, so this constitutes a Carnot cycle. So this is equivalent to series of imaginary reversible heat engine Carnot cycle operating between the source and the sink, right? Source and the sink, and all, and in this cycle there is produced a network, this is produced a network dw reversible. So if you add, so if you add this dw reversible to calculate the total reversible work, so what is that? dw reversible is equal to thermal efficiency of reversible into dq in, right? This is your second law. And what is thermal? 1 minus T sink by T source, and this is varying dq in, right? So if we integrate, so w reversible is what? Integration 1 minus T sink is fixed, which is T naught, and this is vary, which is T into dq in. So this is your reversible work. This is the mathematical model. Now the source temperature changes from 200 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees centigrade to 200 degrees centigrade. So first of all, what is the q in? So first law of thermodynamics is what? First law of thermodynamics, first law of TD for the cycle is what? Differential amount. So dE in minus dE out is equal to dE of system. This is your first law. So if you consider iron as a system, so there is no any in, and what is out? dQ out, that's it, is equal to what? If you neglect the change in kinetic and potential energy, so this is your du, right? And what is du? M, constant specific heat, dt, right? So what is the balance, energy balance? So we can write that dq in a heat engine is equal to dq out iron is equal to minus mc dt, right? So if you put this value on this reversible work integration, initial temperature Ti to T naught 1 minus T naught by T, and what is that? Minus mc dt. So what is this integration? mc T1 minus T naught minus mc T naught ln T1 by T naught. So this is your value, reversible work. Now if the mass is given, I think 500 kg, so mass is given 500 kg, C is given, C of the iron is given 0.45 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, C is given. Okay, so this is your given value, this is your given, this is your given, right? So if you put this value in this equation, so what is that? You have to find out, this is your 8191 kilojoule. So this is your reversible work. So this is your reversible work, right? So the first term of the above equation, what is this value? This is your heat transfer. This is your, if you calculate that, this is your 38,925. If you calculate this, so this is your 38,925 kilojoule. So this is your in, this is your heat supply. So what is the heat? What is the heat supply? This is your mc T2 minus T1. This is your heat rejection. So this is your heat supply in. So this total into the system heat engine, and out of this only this will be work which is obtained. That means if you find the percentage, so 21% only of this heat input, 21% of Q in from the iron block to the ambient air could have been converted to work. So only 21% of Q in is able to convert to work, will able to convert into the work. So if the 21%, only 21% of the total heat which is supplied to the heat engine will able to convert maximum. So if now other thing is that if this 27 degrees centigrade is the dead state, that means a final state. If the 27 degrees centigrade is the lowest available environment temperature, so this is a dead state. If this is dead state, so the reversible work determined also represents the exergy. If this is your dead state, so this is, we find the reversible work, so this is your exergy. So exergy is how much? 8191 kilojoule. And this is true. Why? Because we have surrounding temperature 27 degrees centigrade. So initially 200 degrees centigrade to elevated condition, that means 200 degrees centigrade of the system to a dead state, to up to a dead state of the system, how much work potential? This is your 8191 kilojoules. So this is your work potential. Work potential, right? Now, so what is the irreversibility associated with that? So what is the irreversibility? We know that the irreversibility is the reversible work minus actual work, right? So in this condition, this is up to dead state, so there is no any actual work. If this work is when this work is obtained, that work is obtained when the dead state is not 27, it is above that 27. So in that condition there is a actual. So if like that there is a heat engine, and if this is 200 degrees centigrade and it transfer, let's suppose 80 degrees centigrade, right, and surrounding temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. So in this condition this is your actual work. But what is the maximum? What is the maximum reversible work? What is the maximum reversible work? When this system is the lowest temperature is converted to a 27 degree, so in that condition this actual will converted into work maximum, reversible. So difference between these two is the irreversibility. So in this case the irreversibility is nothing, this is your 8191 kilojoule, right? So one note point is that reversible work and irreversibility, that means waste work potential. So this is what? Waste work potential. Why? Because we don't have get any work in this condition, so this is your waste work potential. Wasted work. Why? Because there is no any opportunity to get this work, only heat will transfer, so that heat transfer equivalent to this amount of work will obtainable, but we can never obtain this work. So this is irreversibility. In this condition this is irreversibility. Are the same in this case. note that the reversible work and irreversibility. So reversible work and irreversibility are same in this case. So if the irreversibility and reversible work is same, so what is the condition? Same in this case, since entire work potential is wastage. Wasted. The source of irreversibility and the source of irreversibility. So what is the source of irreversibility? Source of irreversibility in this process is the heat transfer through a finite temperature difference. Where is the source of, this is the irreversibility, that means there is a come into picture irreversibility. So where the source? Why? Because heat transfer through a finite temperature difference. Difference. So this is a finite temperature difference. How much? This is your 27 degrees centigrade and it is a 200 degrees centigrade to 27 degrees. There is a finite transfer. So heat transfer through a finite temperature difference. Finite temperature difference. So this leads to be irreversibility. Okay, clear? So thank you very much.